Jasper. Good morning. You want some tummy rubs? Hi. So exciting. Hi. Hi, buddy. Jasper's got something for you. Wakey, wakey. Guys, you know, this is just reality sometimes. We were just so tired last night. Welcome to Vancouver. Do you want to go for a walk? If you want to go for a walk, you have to give me a fist bump. Alright, let's go. Let's go! Here is wintertime in Vancouver. Yeah, great poop spot, bud. Look at this guy. Yeah, no, very, very scary, Jasper. We made it. We made it. You're safe now, you're safe. What's up, folks? So it has been just over a year since moving to Vancouver, so I thought I'd give y'all an update, you know, the pros and cons, what went well, do I regret it, etc. But before that, I gotta go to the gym, get some work done. It's been pretty chilly at the gym lately, so I'm just gonna switch into a long sleeve. This is the exact same shirt, the Metal Vent Tech, except in the long sleeve form. Very nice. Hi, buddy. Hi. Oh, it's just for me? It's just for me? Ready? Catch. One more time. Catch. Catch. Good job. With your mouth. You got it. Hi. Alright, folks, post-workouts now. Gonna have my greens as well as some corn chips with some hummus. So I tried making homemade hummus for the first time, and it was literally full to the top. Like, you can see there's hummus on the lid. However, now, what is this, 2-3 days? Yeah, I don't know why I waited so long to make my own hummus. I knew that it was essentially just chickpeas. Delicious. So today I did a more of a full body split, did some thrusters, which is essentially a front squat and a push press, practiced some gymnastics movements, and then just finished off with some HIIT at the end. But yeah, I just really wanted to move around, practice some skills, and you know, you just gotta listen to your body sometimes. And then after that, just got some work done at the cafe, had a very nice Ethiopian pour over, and honestly, very solid start to the day. Also, the sun is out, like it is just a beautiful day. Anyways, let's get with the video. Alright, folks, so I moved from Edmonton to Vancouver last year, early February, so I just wanted to give my kind of personal experiences on some of the big concerns that most people have about moving to Vancouver, which in my opinion are the cost, the climate, as well as the community. Now, like I mentioned, this is just my opinion. This is my personal experience. If your personal experience is different, good for you. Also keep in mind that I moved at the start of the pandemic. I think the country kind of went into lockdown mid to late March. I honestly have no idea at this point. But that has greatly shaped my experiences. And you know, looking back, it's definitely one of the worst times to move, but also the best time to move. I mentioned this in my previous video when I talk about, taking risks, but I'm so glad I moved when I did, because if I was kind of stuck in my hometown when the country went into lockdown, I just would have been very frustrated that I didn't take the chance and I didn't kind of, just fucking go for it. But yeah, that's not really the topic of this video, so make sure you guys check out my taking risks video. But first, let's get started with the cost, because Vancouver is definitely one of the most expensive cities in Canada. The only area I see a big difference in my personal budget is definitely the rent. We currently pay just over $2,000 for a 1-bedroom apartment outside of downtown in a nicer area. But if you were to compare that price range in Edmonton, you could get a 2-bedroom apartment, probably like an extra 150 square feet. But honestly, I know a lot of people like to really shit on the rent prices in Vancouver. However, that's just really only in like the downtown core and the surrounding areas. If you go south of Vancouver, the rent is honestly very comparable to any major city in Canada. So just keep that in mind. If you are willing to commute an extra 20 minutes, you're able to drive, yeah, definitely you don't have to live in the downtown core. But at the end of the day, it comes down to what you're looking for. But when it comes to like the day-to-day living expenses like groceries, food, utilities, there isn't that much of a big difference. BC has an additional PST compared to Alberta. But yeah, other than that, the regular day-to-day living expenses, I don't see a big jump at all. If anything, it's pretty comparable to Edmonton and I'm sure any other major city in Canada. But yeah, the rent, she's fucking expensive, especially if you're looking downtown, West End, you want to be in a newer building. If you want to be pretty high up, like if you want to be the 10th floor or above, probably looking at around $2,500 for a 1-bedroom apartment. But if you really want to move to Vancouver and the only thing that's limiting you is the high rent prices, definitely check out some neighborhoods that are kind of south of Vancouver, not in the downtown core. My partner Ryan has been living in Vancouver for over 4 years now. He's also from Alberta. He's lived in places anywhere from $500 a month to $1,000 a month, depending on the area, how many roommates you have, the condition of the house, etc. But it's definitely doable. All right, so next up, let's talk about the climate. They call it Raincouver. People say it rains for like 8 months continuously, no sunlight. That's bullshit. From what I've experienced, sure, it can be gloomy for weeks on end, and sure, there may be days where it is raining. However, even with the rain, it's very periodic. It's not like it's raining for the entire day. It could be raining for a few hours in the morning, and then it clears up a little bit in the afternoon, and then rains for a little bit more. Personally, because I have a dog, I would much rather have rainy days and gloomy days rather than days that are -30, because when it's -30, it's just hard to go outside. Your face hurts, Jasper's paws hurts, like it's just not a good time. Mind you, Ryan did say that this winter has been particularly very good, so maybe I just had a really good first year. So yeah, take it for what it is. The wintertime is gloomy, it is rainy, and sometimes it snows for a week or two. However, the spring, the summer, the fall, the fact that I actually got a fall this year was just so good. Fall is my favorite season, but in Edmonton, it's only fall for maybe a week or two before all the leaves fall down and then it starts snowing. However, I think it just comes down to a personal preference. If you are somebody that is particularly more affected by seasonal affective disorder, then, maybe Vancouver isn't for you. Maybe you have to be somewhere that, does get a lot more sun exposure. But for me, personally, I am a big fan of the gloomy vibe. Grab a nice pour over, get some work done, play some lo-fi vibey music. It's a good time. And lastly, let's talk about the community. I think with any other big city like Vancouver or Toronto, big cities have a reputation that people are just a lot colder, people are busier, people are not as friendly, and there isn't that sense of community. And obviously from my experience, moving to Vancouver during a pandemic, probably isn't the best representation of community in Vancouver. With that being said, the first week of me moving here, I was able to meet with my manager and eventually sign with him. I met my partner in Vancouver. I've met some friends and great YouTubers in the city. And honestly, with all things given, I've had a pretty, lucky time meeting people and connecting with different people in the city. Vancouver is definitely a bigger city when it comes to the entertainment industry. The fact that I signed with my manager, the fact that there are more kind of people you know, doing similar things that I'm doing, whether it's the entrepreneurial route or whether they are actors, etc. It's just really cool to be surrounded by everyone that's, you know, doing similar things with you. I'm not saying that there weren't people in my previous city doing those things, but there is just a higher density of people doing creative things in Vancouver, which I appreciate. But yeah, Vancouver, you know, similar to New York or LA, is a transient city where kind of people come and then eventually leave once they either get their experience or get what they're looking for. But there are people who, you know, born and raised here or actually stay here and want to make a living in Vancouver. And I think it all just depends, you know, what you're looking for. I think every city can be lonely if you keep to yourself and don't kind of put yourself out there. But yeah, folks, those were my experiences 1 year in Vancouver when it comes to the cost, the climate, as well as the community. Let me know if you guys are living in Vancouver or if you moved from a smaller city to a bigger city, what your experience was like, and if you think that the pros outweigh the cons. But yeah, also today is a very exciting day because I actually ordered a plant online and it's being shipped and delivered today. If you guys saw my previous vlog, I went to the plant store to check out a rubber tree. However, they were all sold out of the burgundy ones. So I ordered it online. They shipped it in like 2 days. So we shall see. Right, folks, here she is. First time ordering a plant online. What a time to be alive. I am excited. Let me give y'all a quick unboxing. This is from Plant Sun. This is not sponsored. I just really wanted a rubber plant and everyone was sold out. Just look how shiny the leaves look. I am quite impressed. I wasn't too sure how they were gonna ship a plant, you know, if it was gonna be just like destroyed in the shipping. But honestly, I'm very impressed. All right, for right now, I'm just gonna put her right on this bench. Look at all this light coming through, very nice. Another underrated place for plants is Facebook Marketplace. Either a ton of people are moving or just looking to get rid of their plants, and they have them at really, really great rates, especially compared to like local plant shops. There's actually a few on there right now. There's like this massive fig and a massive rubber tree for like a couple $100, and I'm just like, I should probably wait until I move just so it's not a shit show, but I might do it. Who knows? Who knows? Would you like some tummy rubs in the sun? Tummy rubs in the sun? Yeah. Hi, buddy. Guys, just look at all the sun coming in right now. But yeah, folks, I think that's pretty much it for this video. That was my 1 year experience living in Vancouver. I obviously understand that I am in an incredibly privileged position, not only to be able to live here, but, you know, completely uproot my life and start in a completely different city. By no means am I saying that, you know, if you put your mind to it, it's completely doable or whatever like that. The reality is, you know, Vancouver is still an expensive city compared to the majority of major cities in Canada. However, hopefully I gave some insight for those of you guys who are looking that, you know, it is possible. But yeah, folks, hopefully this video was informative. Maybe it was entertaining, who knows? If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and remember to be less shitty. Thanks, guys.